All right, here we are. So, the mission for today, walk to a restaurant and get a margarita. And then get dinner with my family, but the margarita is the mission. The dinner with the family, fun bonus. I guess they kind of have to come there because I don't really want to walk back, but for background, there is a utility trail that starts or ends, if you like, in my little suburban enclave. And I believe it goes to the adjacent little suburban enclave. And at the edge of that little, it's a town, it's like a village. And at the end of that village, there is a Mexican restaurant that we like. I grew up in the city. I really value being able to walk somewhere, you know? And there's nowhere I can walk to right now. We do have a deli that I walked to recently. It's about a mile away from the house, but I did walk there. It's not a very, very nice deli. No shade to the deli. It's fine. This Mexican place is nice, and it's a beautiful day. So we're gonna try this out. Now, something I didn't consider is how incredibly sus I feel without my baby and my dog. Like usually, I've got the stroller and I've got the dog when I'm walking here, and I feel fucking invincible. I feel like no one can stop. Like I'm a dad. Come on, I'm a dad with his baby and his dog. But right now, I'm just a guy, and I've got a backpack on. Like I feel so sus. So in the interest of not attracting any attention, oh, someone's smoking weed. Okay, I think we're good. I was gonna say I'm gonna put the camera away, but I mean I'm gonna hold it down maybe. I think we're good. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't have anything on me. Cops stop me, it's not that big of a deal. But I'd rather not. I'd rather successfully make this trip. So, let's look. We're coming up on the trail right now. So this is just like a little, I guess, cul-de-sac. There's this like water treatment thing, I think maybe. And this tower, presumably, is affiliated with the water treatment thing. Yes, water supply land, no trespassing, violators will be prosecuted. That's me, I'm the violator in this case. But what I want to do is, you can see that house right there, that's in the adjacent village. That's not in my little suburb here. So like, I think I could probably just walk over there and then get on the road and I'd probably be good. But I want to take the trail because it seems more pleasant, and also because if I feel a little sus right now walking in my own little loop without the dog and the baby, like imagine how sus I'll feel stumbling out of the woods. But, so we can do that. We know that that's there. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going this way. And we're documenting it for posterity and in case I get hassled by any law enforcement officials. All right, here we are. We're on the trail. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. The reason I don't know how long it's gonna take is because I don't know where this little trail lets out. And depending on where it lets out, it's gonna be a different story. Oh, Jesus. Getting to the restaurant. So like, I could be on this trail for like 10 minutes and then spend 45 minutes walking through Lake Peekskill trying to figure out how to get to the restaurant I'm looking for. So, I have my phone with me, so I am gonna just look it up. But it still could take quite a while, is my point, I guess. But if I get there early, I'm just gonna drink a margarita and, hang out a little bit. I don't think this is gonna take as long as I have allotted. It's like 3:45, 3:50 right now. Let's look. Okay, it's 3:58. It's 4 o'clock. Typically, if we get dinner, we're, parents of a young child, millennials, so we're old now too, and we have fully embraced the 5:30 dinner. So, it's 4 o'clock. If it takes me an hour to get there, that would actually be perfect. An hour from here. But I suspect it's gonna, whatever. Who cares? I want to slow the pace a little bit, though. So it's lovely here. It's really nice here. There are cars that I see, and there are houses. And this is like ridiculously sus. I'm just walking through the woods with a backpack and a GoPro. I mean, I guess it's innocent enough, but like, obviously, I'm here for pleasure. And depending on the mood of, the onlookers, that may be a good or a bad thing, I guess. It's interesting because this restaurant, if we were to drive there, it would take like 10 minutes in a car, driving. But, I mean, walking, it's gonna take however long. But like, we have to go so far out of our way to drive to this restaurant, when in reality, if we could just drive to the end of the enclave, it's like 20 feet, and then we're in the little village that the restaurant is in. If we could drive from where I just was to those houses over there, it would probably take us like 5 minutes in total to drive to this restaurant. It takes us twice as long on like 50-mile-an-hour roads to get there. It's just weird the way the suburbs work sometimes. This is lovely though, and I am walking too fast. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I have like just this need to walk fast, I guess. There's a guy, I'm gonna walk slower and pretend I'm on the phone. Just doing a little urban exploration. It's not a big deal. Everyone does it. Just trying to see where this trail goes and get a margarita. Is it that bad to do it? Guy looks like he's doing like yard work. But he has a neon green shirt on, which is kind of like landscapery, so hopefully he's just someone that is being paid to do some work and he doesn't really care that I'm here. But he definitely was staring at me. Probably still is, but I'm not looking at him. Because you look at him, then what? All right, so here we do have a little path that goes off and clearly goes up to the street. But I'm not taking it. I'm taking this path that I'm on right now, and I'm seeing where it goes. All right, well, let's hope nothing comes of being spotted just now. I mean, you gotta be pretty, like, bored to want to call the cops on some guy who's just obviously doing influencer shit. I'm just like, I've used the term totally facetiously. Obviously, I'm nowhere near an influencer. But this is influencer shit. Walking around with a GoPro. Going on quests. I really don't want to walk through anyone's backyard. That's kind of like my principle that I want to adhere to on this journey of mine. Don't want to walk through anyone's backyard. Because, like, I wouldn't love it if some people just appeared in my backyard. Now, granted, I'd ask him what was up. And if the guy was like, yeah, I'm trying to walk to a restaurant because I really miss walkability of urban areas, I'd be like, okay, dude, that's fine. Just don't make it a habit, I guess. Don't tell your friends. All right, I'm gonna stop for a sec. I have to tie my shoes a little tighter than they are. Oh. My son, like, fully body slammed my leg today while I was watching him, and it hurt. And I think it might have done a little bit of damage, honestly. A little fucked up here. Okay. The last thing I would want would be to roll an ankle doing a completely frivolous side quest. What is this even? It's not urban exploration, it's suburbex. And I did bring my headphones. I did bring my phone / audiobook because I don't know how long this is going to be, and I may decide to switch off the GoPro. But for now, I don't know. I'm very, like, what do they say? Keyed up? Keyed up? That sounds like doing drugs. Keyed in. I'm locked in right now. Very locked in. I'm very attuned to what's going on. I'm very like interested in all this. So I don't know that an audiobook would be super productive. Plus, I'm having a hard time with the book I'm reading right now, The Thursday Murder Club. I don't know if any of you guys have read it, but I don't like it. I'm a big fan of murder mysteries, generally, but I'm having a very hard time with this one, and I know why. Each of the chapters, and I've just gotten to the murder, I'm not going to spoil anything, so don't worry. Each of the chapters is like 1 to 5 pages long. And each time there's a new chapter, the setting changes, the focal character changes. Sometimes it changes from third person to first person, like one of the characters just has a first person narrative for some reason, but not all the time. Sometimes it's third person. And it's written in like a very quirky, little clever kind of way, you know? So every time a new chapter starts, it's like, it starts with a non sequitur, and then it kind of backs into the narrative again. So it just feels very disorienting and jarring to read, and I'm having a hard time getting invested, caring, following the plot, to be honest. And like, I follow more complicated plots than this all the time. Oh, right, so this is where we have been looking for. This is it, this has got to be the terminus. Let's just hope that there's an easy way to get back to the road from here. I don't think there is. This is a water treatment plant or something. We have a little trail like this actually by me, and maybe I'll do a video exploring that one too. Ooh, big shadow, what is that? There's a bird. It might just be a vulture. I see it. It looks like a vulture. Vulture. It's quite large though. You hear the roosters? All right, this is definitely where the trail ends. So the question is gonna be, how can I get to the road? I may have to go all the way back to where I saw the road. I just really don't want to walk through anyone's backyard. I could just kind of go into these woods, I guess. I don't really know where they go, and it's undoubtedly someone's property. Well, we're gonna look around the tower anyway. We have one of these on the trail by my house. I mean, this is by my house too. But it's the same exact structure. So cool. All right, I see houses off in the distance back there. Okay, let's take out the phone and look at a map. Hopefully be able to tell where we are and what our best course of action is. Okay. All right, so it looks like if I go back a little bit, I'm gonna get to a trail that will then take me into the neighborhood. I definitely don't want to just go into the woods because, okay. So that road that we were just looking at is one that I'm very familiar with. I drive on it all the time. But ultimately, I would need to go through a golf course to get there. And I'm sure they wouldn't like that very much. Also, like, you know, this doesn't look very welcoming. All right. Let us, there's like construction equipment over there, but I think I would probably wind up just like in the back of someone's property, which I also don't want. There's definitely a trail right here. But it certainly would wind up in someone's backyard. Okay. Let's go up a little bit. there's something on the map. I mean, it says S Trail. I think it's just a road, though. I don't think it means that I can just go on it. Yeah, so there's this right here, which leads to that break in the fence, which leads to that property over there. There is a pool, it's like payloader, tractor, construction equipment, I don't know, of some type, and a bunch of vehicles, and what looks like a shack, and what looks like a greenhouse. Just doesn't seem like the wisest path. I mean, look, our worst case scenario is I walk back up to the start of this trail and I kind of just skip over to the road up there. I feel okay about that. Okay. Yeah, so right here there should be a road. Yeah, I think I see it. Problem is there's also a house. And the problem is I'm not really keen on going through that ditch right there. So I should look at satellite view probably. Oh, satellite view taken in the summer. That's not helpful. Okay. Because of all the leaves, I can't really see anything. Yeah, this is definitely just someone's property, and they happen to own a lot of construction equipment. But like, there's a greenhouse and a house, people house. So let's keep walking. Show me where I am. Oh, squirrel. Yeah, so I'm not too far from a road right now. Oh gosh, if only I could get to that little enclave. What if I went south just a little bit, past it, cut through, and then cut north again? What if I did that? Because like, that's definitely someone's property that I was on. But like, alright, so I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm wondering, so I'm here, that little place is with all the construction equipment. This down here, I mean, this is silly, you can't really see. Okay, so this little house there is the water treatment place. So what if I went like this way and then cut up? It doesn't look like there's any backyards over there. I could kind of just roll out of the woods, and no one would be any wiser. Let's try it. Let's fucking try it. Who gives a shit, right? What's gonna happen? What's the worst that could happen? Something could happen. All right, we're gonna try that. Well, I thought for sure that I would walk on this and eventually it would come to an end that like came right up against a little cul-de-sac. But I was wrong. But I'm not gonna give up. Problem is, if I start doing this, it's there's no real turning back, you know? I gotta commit to this. Why not, though? I mean, plenty of reasons why not. But all right, here we go again. We have all that over there. The worst thing that could happen, actually, realistically, would be running into a coyote and having it attack me. That's the actual worst thing that could happen, now that I think about it. But we're not gonna focus on that possibility. Oh, Marcello, you're being dramatic. No, I'm actually not. We were in a playground near here recently. We've seen coyotes here, first of all. Like, I've seen them multiple times. Not here, but like in the roads around here. We were at a playground yesterday and a guy came up to us and was like, hey, just so you guys know, I saw 2 coyotes like in the woods behind the playground. We still played. Wasn't a big deal. But there's a difference between that and what I am considering right now, which is following this little trail until I think I've gone a suitable distance to cut up and through the road. All right, we're gonna start talking a little quieter. We hear the cars to the right of us. This is not a trail that I'm on right now, obviously. It's just woods. Look, I mean, if anyone fucks with me, I'm just gonna tell them exactly what I'm doing. But maybe I should get below the hill here so no one can see me. Like, I don't really like this. I thought this would be a little more hidden. Let's look at the map one more time. Where are we now, map? Well, this map's a fucking liar. This map says there's no houses here. I'm looking at them. They're 50 feet away. Okay. If I go down more and then I start going over, what'll happen? I'm just gonna get to the golf course. What if I go like to the edge of the golf course's property and then start trying to cut around? So what we've learned right now, you can see the golf course, is that I took the stupid way to where I was trying to go. Another fucking house. Oh, fucking horsefly. Alright, I think... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's go forward a little more. I feel like I'm making so much noise right now. There's houses right there. And if we keep going straight... Alright, let's change this back to regular view on the map. All right, let's do this. We're committed. So, something you guys don't know about me, or maybe you do, I don't love breaking the rules. It's just not my thing. And I don't like bothering people either. And I feel like I'm really doing both a little bit here, potentially. And that's not my goal. Imagining like neighborhood Facebook group posts about the strange man walking through the woods behind their property. Ooh, spider. All right, here we go. All right, I'm definitely walking on some kind of trail right now. It's like barely apparent, but I see it. This is a trail. And now I can just hope that it's not a trail that is, you know, for a specific person's use who I'm going to run into and who will not be happy with me for using it. We can hope that that's not the case. But there are footprints. Okay, I see more houses up there. Where am I now? I should really start swinging that direction. My goal is there's this like road that it looks like is like very kind of removed from the rest of the roads, and I think I can just come out there. Just like these leaves are so dry and making so much noise. I just feel so exhausted right now. All right, so it'll all be worth it when I get a margarita. And I know that I walked to earn it. It'll all be worth it. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of trail. We got a tree with all kinds of graffiti on it. Oh, white X's. Okay. These are like hunting stands, right? Interesting. Let's hope nothing dangerous happens. I think we may be on, and we're close to anyway, golf course land at this point. Question is, do I want to maintain my altitude or not? the houses still on my left. Should have just cut right through. I'll have to try this again with that route. Well, I've been thinking about doing this for I've been thinking about it forever, but we've been planning for me to do this for about a week and a half. And I almost did it a few times, but the weather was kind of suboptimal. And I'm glad I waited, because it'd be really miserable doing this in the rain or whatever. I think I'm gonna just walk along this wall for a little bit. Oh, there's a road. Is that the golf course? I think it is. Okay, there's a rock with what looks like a pot or something on it. Alright, what is that road? I could go down to that road. But what is that? It's definitely on the golf course. Oh, a person with a bike. Is that a person with a... That's a car. Is it a... It's a golf cart. It's a golf cart, you fucking retard. Okay. Sorry for my language. Right? That was 100% a golf cart. Oh, it would have been so nice if it was a cyclist. I think we've got the right heading here. If we just keep going in this direction, we should hit that road. That is 100% a golf course over there, though. The golf course. I mean, there's a bunch of them around here. But honestly, I would rather deal with golf course people than disrupt someone while they're at home, you know? Because, you just see some guys golfing, it's not gonna ruin their golf trip, but, running through someone's property, they could be chilling out, you could scare them, that's the last thing I want to do. Okay, I'm kind of walking on the side of a hill right now, and it's not the best. But I am getting closer and closer to my goal. I am getting closer and closer. Imagine I get there and it's impossible to get to the road that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was a golf cart. Golf cart. All right, I'm feeling okay. I have to check myself for ticks after this. Look at this, it's like an oil drum or something. Septic tank, maybe. I think it's an oil drum. It's been here a while. Okay. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. And what if I just happened upon the golf course, you know? What if I did? What if I walked down to that little golf course, beautiful paved trail that looks like such a comfort, joy to walk on, and just started walking like I knew where I was going, you know? Would they do anything? hard to say, but I don't want to risk it. And I also don't know, like, the ethics of walking on a golf course, you know, for like avoiding getting hit by the balls, I mean. Ooh, big bird of prey. Oh, it's right there. What is that? Oh, it's a woodpecker. Is it a woodpecker? It looks like a woodpecker. Could it be a pileated woodpecker? Man, the going has been slowing because we chose to walk diagonally on a hill. All right. We're also not wearing very good camouflage clothes. I mean, I kind of am. I got the mushroom shirt and the tan pants. These kind of fit in, but the white backpack, not so much. Whoa, Jesus. Jumpy cello. It's just a robin. All right. Okay. I'm on a trail. I'm on a trail with trail markers. What the fuck? Where am I? This is a Cortland seal. I'm on an actual trail. How did I get on this? What is this? All right, I'm opening all trails. I just want to know where I am. I just want to know what I could have done to get here sooner. This is great, okay? Because now I'm on a trail. All right, open the map. Fuck off. No, I don't want it. I don't want a free trial. I don't want anything. Go away. Show me where I am. Just show me where I am. Just show me. It's not on all trails. It's not on all trails, but the golf course trail is. Well, that's good to know. But that is the town of Cortland seal. And I love that seal because not all of them, but a good number of the trails that I frequent around me are town of Cortland trails, and they mark their trails really well. This is crazy. I wonder where it would go if I went that way. This was the right move. I did the right thing. I hope this doesn't just go to the golf course. I mean, if it does, I'll just be like, well, it's taking this clearly marked town trail. There's no trespassing anywhere. I see some golfers. Right there. Golfing. Okay, all right, let's make a decision here. We can keep following the trail markings down there, or we can go that way. I feel like I'm in Beauty and the Beast. All right, if we keep following the trail markings, I think this is just gonna take us to the golf course, like 99% sure. If we go that way, I think it's gonna take us where we wanna go. Now, it means we will lose the, I'm just on a trail advantage, but let's say it goes down to the golf course, then what? Then I'm gonna need to walk, not really where I want to. I'm gonna need to walk on a road that has, like, it's not gonna get me where I need. I'm gonna need to go backwards at that point to get over the creek, to get back to the main road, to then go, yeah, that's not the way I wanna do it. I'm going this way. Well, let's hope for the best, folks. This has really been something. Yeah, I feel like I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions. But I mean, finding that trail. Yeah, I think I see where it terminates, actually. I kind of want to go down it just for the, like, principle of the thing. I want to see what the trailhead says, you know? Is this like something that is accessible to me? All right, I'm just gonna keep an eye out. But this is the direction I want to be going in. And this is very clear. but not that clear. Like a car can't drive through here with all these trees in the road. This is so interesting. That's not a playground, right? It can't be. This has to come up to a road. Let's just hope it doesn't come up to someone's driveway. So you know what, if it does at this point, I'm like so committed, you know? Oh, it's certainly, I see something. Oh, yes! Look at this. That's the same type of little fence as I had to get on to get here in the first place. Oh, and there's another trail that goes up there. Oh my God, I did it. I fucking did it. Yes, I am the fucking best. All right. No people, no people, no people, no people, no people, no people, no people. Oh, scarecrows, Jesus Christ. Look at this. Oh, you motherfuckers. No one can stop me. Me, just a local resident walking about. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? I'm just walking. What's the big deal? Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. Oh man. Just walking on a public street. Oh, that's a beautiful little tree. Looks like a crabapple. I bet it was gorgeous a couple weeks ago. Nice chimeage too. Well, this just, oh man, I feel great. I feel incredible right now. I feel so good right now. I am gonna whip the camera down if I see someone because frankly, I'm not in my neighborhood anymore. And you hear all the dogs barking? That's from me. 100%. 100% that's from me. All right, fuck you, AllTrails. Oh my God, I'm so close. I'm so close. I just need to go on this road. Oh my God, I am the fucking best. I am so smart. I am so good at navigating. I am a fucking genius. I have never done anything stupid in my whole life. This was a great idea, and I did it. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Yes, 1,000 yeses from me, Marcello, the smartest man in the world. I am a fucking genius. I can't believe I figured this out. I cannot believe it. I thought that I was gonna get eaten by a coyote or skunked or shot by someone or arrested by the golf cart security people or something. I thought something terrible was gonna happen, but no, I'm way too smart for something terrible to happen. I always do the right thing. I always make the right decisions. This was a brilliant idea and I am ecstatic. Don't even need to look for directions because where I wound up is the road that the Mexican restaurant's on. I am on the road that I need to be on right now. How fucking fortuitous is that? Everyone driving by hates me because this road's a little narrow. They're probably like, what the fuck? But I don't care. I don't care at all. Look at this little brook. So charming. This house looks fucking awesome. This house looks absolutely sick. You got the brook, you got this lovely lawn, you got that awesome terrace, and then the lawn just ends and you got a little view into the brook that somehow is running under the lawn, and you got a Kohl's shopping cart and a bunch of trash. What the fuck? All right. What do you think the odds are we're gonna get honked at? I would say if someone passes, each person that passes, 50-50 shot. People in the burbs love to honk at you when you don't have a car and you're walking on their roads. I think it's basically just their way of reminding you that you're walking. Like, I know that I'm walking, dude. I need you to remind me that I'm fucking walking. All right, but we're killing it. We're doing an amazing job. Look at this. It's a thin shed. This is a cute house and a weird little piece of property, but a cute house nonetheless. A lot of cars. Look at that. Look at this house. It's like tucked away over there. And these people are being very respectful of me, which is appreciated but not expected. Oh, I'm starting to get hungry now too. That's great. I ate a little, like, more than I usually would if we were going out to dinner at lunch today. And my thinking was I would appreciate the fuel for the walk. And my thinking was also that, you know, the walk itself would make me hungry again. And it did. And look, this is in the direction that I was walking. My actual goal was to hit this road, like all the way down there, like at the end of it pretty much, and then walk up it. But what I wound up doing was hitting the road that it hits, which happens to be the road that I was looking for. Like my final destination. Not what I meant. You know what I meant. Look at this house. This is cool. This is a very cute house, and they park up here and then they have to go down these like steps to get to the house. That's cool. It's cute. It's adorable. What a cute little house. We're very close to the place. We're so close. I cannot believe this worked out so well. Can you guys tell that I'm happy? Man, I'm gonna have to check for ticks. But that's okay. Worth it. 100% worth it. 100% worth it. This has been an absolute dream. Look at this, all these people. No one's honking at me. No one's making me feel like I'm taking up their road. Man. Putnam people are the best. I love it up here. I'm so glad I moved. Look at how cute this house is. Oh, this little in-law suite. Or is this a separate house? I think it's an in-law suite. Also very cute. Oh, look, a Subaru family. We have 2 Foresters here. We just got a Subaru Ascent. My wife convinced me that the 3 rows was the way to do it. Great car. I love it. So far, at least. We got a dealer warranty. Well, no, we got a warranty through Subaru too, so it should be pretty good. Hopefully. Look at this house. Oh, look at those purple flowers in the ivy. That's really nice. And this house up there is you gotta climb the stairs. I'm always fascinated by houses that sort of accommodate their topography, the surrounding topography. I find it so cool. And that river down there goes right behind the restaurant we're going to. I'm gonna text my wife and tell her that I'm pretty much there. I'm gonna send her a voice memo actually, because I don't really want to text right now. Tap to record your voice. Wait for the car to pass. All right, so I just got into, 10 minutes ago probably, I got into Lake Peekskill. I came out on a road a quarter mile away from P&G's. I feel like $1 million right now. I feel like Sacagawea. I feel so good. So I'm gonna be there in 10 or 15 minutes probably, but I'm gonna get a drink. Don't hurry or anything. If you're hanging out with the boy, then hang out with the boy. All right, see you soon. All right, this is a little stressful, but we're gonna stay all the way over on the side and we'll be just fine. They have visibility behind us. We're not gonna go on the left side of the road. People behind us will be able to see us. Oh man, yeah, so I was thinking like that I didn't wanna just go south, directly south from that water tower because, or whatever it was, the like water treatment building or whatever, because I was gonna hit like a brook. And that's the brook, and it didn't occur to me that the brook is actually the brook that runs behind the restaurant that I'm going to. So I could have gone to it and then just followed it to the restaurant. That would have been the worst case scenario. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. Although I have to say this worked out absolutely phenomenally. Eastern redbud, look at that, gorgeous. It's not really showing up on the camera, but like, those things are so pretty. Another Subaru, it's an old Forester. We're pretty much here. I cannot believe this. I mean, I can. This is exactly what I was planning to do. That little house, all recessed. Look at that house back there. That's so nice. I feel like $1,000,000. I'm so happy with myself. All these cars are giving me so much space. Everybody likes me. I didn't even bother anyone. I didn't even use a whole GoPro battery. Oh, wild roses too. I smell them. They smell so good. They're invasive. From Asia, from China, maybe. I don't know. They are invasive. I think they're from Asia. But they smell nice, so I don't mind them. Look at that little rocky beach. That looks nice. Every time I see a river, I just want to swim in it. We are pretty much here. We are pretty much here. Ah, there's the, I don't know, those might not be wild roses. That might just be honeysuckle. Is honeysuckle blooming yet? I see it. Those white flowers over there, like the bushes, are what I smell. And they smell phenomenal. It's springtime. It's 60 degrees out. Look at this charming house. Look at this. Just look at this house. Look at these flowers. This is so nice. I love these tiny little houses that are built along this road. I love this road. This was a great idea. All right, there's a guy out there hoeing, and I'm still self-conscious, so I'm probably gonna stop talking to myself just for a minute. May put the camera down for a sec. Oh, there's a lot of guys doing work. Here's the light. We're at the restaurant. The restaurant's right there. That white building through the woods there is the right. You can't see it on the GoPro. You'll see it in a second. All right, the guy's there with his kids. He doesn't give a shit what I'm doing. This was magnificent. This was magnificent. So yeah, this is the restaurant that I'm going to right here. I've been not saying the restaurant because I guess, I don't know. Even though I have no viewers, I'm reluctant to blow my spots up. But it's called Panchos and Gringos, and it's quite good. We got a lot of good Mexican places around here. Peekskill has a really big Latino population, and so like it kind of like spills over into a lot of the surrounding area. And here we are. We're right in the center of Lake Peekskill. Putnam Valley, if you like. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera just down for a sec. I'm always self-conscious about the camera. Oh man, we did it, guys. We're here. Panchos and Gringos, Mexican bar and restaurant. We did exactly what we had to do. We are brilliant. How you doing?
Tell your mom I said thank you so much. I have to go. Maybe later. No promises, but maybe later.
Well, somewhere this week.
Make sure you tell mom I said hi. I mean hi. Thank you. Elena, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Bye. Mónica,
Ya,
la señora te dijo que no se va a recoger la orden.
yo le pregunté, me dijo que me esperaría porque ella va a llamar a su hijo lo que quiera.
Porque ella lo quiere a las 6 y ya la orden ya está hecha.
I know, she never said anything.
My wife and baby are meeting me here in a little bit, but I'm gonna just drink in the meantime.
What would you like to do?
Could I have a chamoy margarita, please? Awesome, thank you so much. Cheers. Just making a mess, no problem. That's phenomenal. Look at this. All right, signing out. This was great.